Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek and you are watching GenerA Analytics. So today in this Tableau dashboard week, we are going to see how to build a business sales dashboard with descriptive analytics using advanced table calculations in Tableau. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the business sales dashboard of which I was talking about. This dashboard is showing us the various visuals such as the profit percentage by region, which is in the form of geographical map. Going below, we are seeing the three major business KPIs: the recent year sales, the recent year profit, and the recent year average days to ship. On hovering each bar on below the KPI, we can see the comparison between the recent year and the previous year, and along with we can also see the year over year change percentage of each KPI. Going further below, we are seeing the three trend charts. Number one is showing us the sales trend chart. Number two is showing us the profit trend chart. And number three is showing us the average days to ship trend chart distributed over a year. So now let me show you how this dashboard works. If I want to see the profit percentage distribution of the West region in terms of the states which are pertaining to only the West region, I will select the West region from this map and it will show me the distribution of the profit percentage by states. And on the right, we are just seeing the bigger view of this West region states, right? On hovering on each state, we can see what's the profit of the recent year and what's the profit of the previous year, and along with what's the profit change percentage. Is the profit increased or is the profit decreased based on the previous year, right? So the red indicators are showing the profit percentage is decreased, and the black upward indicators are showing the profit percentage has been increased. And by selecting any of the states, let's say if I want to see what's happening in Nevada West state, right? So I'll simply select this, and the below charts, the line trend charts and the KPIs will show me the values which are only pertaining to Nevada West state, right? So now let's move further. So suppose I want to see what's happening actually in the West region. As I have selected the West region, henceforth I am seeing the states pertaining to West region only. Now I want to see what's actually happening in the West region, which category or which subcategory in the West region is doing good and which is doing bad, and so forth, right? So for that, I have to go to the descriptive analytics page. To go to the descriptive analytics page, I have to select this descriptive analytics button from here, and it will take me to the descriptive analytics page. So this page is showing us various visuals. On the top left, we are seeing the profit percentage by the West region states, since we have selected the West region in our previous view. Now on hovering on each state, we can see the same tooltip which we just saw on the previous view, right? So here on the right, on the top right, we are seeing the two column charts. So these two column charts are built in such a way, like whatever the dimension I select for the top right column chart, the below column chart will show me the drill down view to the top column chart dimension. So let me show you what I mean by this. Suppose I select the dimension from this filter as category, right? So the top column chart will show me the profit by the category, right? So technology and office supplies are doing good in terms of the profit, and the furniture is doing bad in terms of the profit. And this orange line is showing us what is the average profit, right? Now if I see the below visual, it will show me the profit by subcategories, because subcategory is a drill down view of a category, right? Similarly, if I select subcategory from select dimension filter, so the top view will show me the profit by subcategory, but the bottom view will show me the drill down view of a subcategory, which is a product name. So here I will see the product's name, the profit by products, different products, right? I can see which product is having, or which product is giving good profit and which product is giving bad profit, right? So going further below, we are seeing a detailed view of profit by segments. The segments such as the salesperson, region, state, category and subcategory, right? Now as you see, we are only seeing the profit in all the visuals. Let's say if I want to see the sales in all the visuals, right? So if you see here on the top left, we are seeing one filter named select measure. So this is a parameter that I built, right? So this parameter is showing me the various measures such as profit, sale, discount, quantity, days to ship and returns. So if I select here sales from this measure, so it will show me the sales by subcategories, the sales by the products and the sales by various segments. Similarly, if I select the days to ship, so it will show me the days to ship by each subcategory, the days to ship by each product and the days to ship by each segment, right? And if you note here, whatever measure I select from here, the units of the value also change. As I have selected the days to ship, so this days to ship is the average days to ship, so it is showing me the average of 4 days, right? So the unit is days. Now if I select here the quantity means the quantity sold, so the units get changed to numbers, right? So these are the number of quantity which have been sold by each subcategory, and this is the quantity by each product, right? So this feature, right, or this dynamic feature of unit, right, I have incorporated inside my parameter. So I'll let you know how you also can incorporate this dynamic change of the units inside your parameter, right? Now after seeing all the visuals and after seeing all the values and figures by any subcategory or category or segment, now I want to go back to my landing page. Now my landing page nothing but my front dashboard, right? So to go back to the landing page, I simply go here on the top right on the bulb button and I'll select this bulb button and it will throw me back to my landing page. So this is my landing page, right? So now let's roll up the sleeves to start building this dashboard in Tableau Public. So open a Tableau Public, connect to data, Microsoft Excel sample superstore dataset. I'll give you the link to download this dataset in the description. Drag these 3 files or sheets. Tableau will automatically build the relation between the 3. Go to sheet 1. Let's create current year parameter. Click on order, date, create parameter, order, date, parameter. Let's keep the name same. Range, step size, years, maximum date, keep this, right. Select OK. The display format should be in year. Click OK. Let's show parameters. See, now our parameter is ready. So the current year is 2017, or we also call it the recent year. So now to create a map which will show us the profit change percentage. So to calculate the profit change percentage, there are various steps. Just follow step by step. Current year profit. So to get the current year profit, we have to type one formula, date diff, date part year, order date. The difference between the order date and order date parameter is 0. Then give me profit, and now the current year profit, the sum, right? Now it is the current year profit. Apply. Okay, here we got it. Similarly, we have to calculate the previous year profit. Just duplicate this measure, add it, rename it, previous year, and the difference between the two should be 1 year, so it will give me the previous year. Apply. Okay, so we have now the current year and the previous year. Now we have to calculate the profit change percentage. Profit change percentage. So profit change percentage is current year profit minus previous year profit divided by previous year profit. Apply. Okay, so here we have the profit change percentage. Now time to build a map. So let's see where the region is. Here it is. Let's change the geographical role to state. Now a hierarchy. Drag the country also here. Now drag the region to here. Let's wait for a while. It will take a little bit time. Now change it to map and just drag the profit percentage change to the color shelf, right? Let's fade the washout area like this, right? So now we are seeing here regions and the profit percentage. Let's format it and change to the percentage, right? We are seeing the profit percentage. So the next step is to make the drill down feature. So for that, what we have to do is we have to create one set of region. So let's create a set. Select region set. Okay, now let's create a calculated field. Drill region to state. So write one formula, if selected region set, then give me state, else region, and apply. Okay, so now here it is. Change the geographical role to region. Drag this to detail, right? And also drag it to the label shelf. Click here. Let's keep it on the top. Okay. Okay. Right. Now just go to worksheet, add action, change set values, drill to states. Sheet 1, the target set selected region, assign value to the set, clearing the selection, remove all values to the set, click OK, click OK. Now if I select West, it will show me the states of the West, right? Easy. Now let's format it a bit. Now let's add the KPIs first. KPIs means the up and the down indicators, right? So to add up and down indicators, we have to create a calculator field again. So let's give it a name, positive profit change percentage. So if profit change percentage is greater than 0, then give me some indicator. And what will be that indicator? So that indicator you will find from this geometric shapes. So here it is. I'll give you the link of this page in the description. So if profit change percentage is greater than 0, then give me this and apply OK. Similarly, I'll duplicate it and get the negative one, negative profit percentage less than 0, then give me again and get the down arrow. This these are very straightforward formulas. Now select both of them and drag here, click here, average profit, cut and paste here, this also cut and paste here, right? Keep them in the same line. Now one which is negative, highlight it in the red color, and that's right, and the one which is positive, let's keep it as it is, right? Click apply OK. So now you are seeing this. One more thing, make this fade out to 50%, right? Now we can see the down indicators and the up indicators, right? So now if I select central, I'll see the states of central, right? Also the indicators. Now let's work on tooltip. Select tooltip, -1, make them red, make them bold, fine. Now you see, on hovering we can see the profit change, right? So let's give the name to region map, right? So this is our map. Let's remove this hide card, keep the order parameter as it is, region map. Now we have to create one more map which will show us the drilled view, right? Separate drilled view. So for that, just duplicate this map and select the selected region set, drag it in the filter. That's it. Nothing else we have to do, right? And give it a name, state map. So here we have to remove this drill region to state. That's because we do not want to drill further through this, right? So this is the state map. Now the two visuals are okay, so we have to work on tooltip bit. For that, let's drag the state, right? So for that, here is our state. Go on the tooltip and it's fine. Here insert state, right? So now we are seeing the tooltip. The next visual will be the 3 KPIs, right? Sales, profit, average days to ship. Perfect. So let's start to build current year sales KPI. So to build a sales KPI, we have to create some calculator fields. Current year sales, if date, diff, year, start date, order date parameter is equal to 0, then unique sales at so apply, okay, duplicate, add it, previous year sales, 1, okay, right? Now sales percent or sales change percentage, current year sales minus previous year sales divided by previous year sales. Right. Now we have to create the arrow KPIs, the positive and the negative. So I'll just copy this, duplicate this, which we have created for the profit change. I added this. Let's rename it negative sales change, sales less than 0, apply. Similarly, I'll duplicate the positive one, create the positive sales change percentage, edit positive sales change percentage. So sales greater than 0, apply. Okay, right. Now current year sales, let's drag the current year sales here. We are seeing here the current year sales, right? Secondly, we also have to write the KPIs: positive sales, negative sales. Drag over the text, select the text, keep them in a same row. Right. Or what you can do is, you can also create this number in the heading, right? So for that, just edit this, right, and insert the current year sales, the negative one and the positive one, right? Make this bold and let's make the negative one as red. Apply. Okay. Now it is showing here null, right? Let me see what we have done here. So now you know why we are saying null here. I'll tell you why. Because as of now the percentage change of sales is actually increased, right? So that's why the down for the down indicator it is showing me null. So now how to avoid seeing this null value? So for that we have to make some change in our calculated field, right? So let's see, where is our calculated field? Negative sales percentage, edit. So now what we have to do is, keep them in single row, keep them in one bracket. Now if there is a feature of is null, right? If the result of this is null, then give me blank, else give me the result of this statement. Right? So what we are doing here is, if the result of this that we get is null, then give me blank. So this null, what we are seeing here, will be replaced by this blank, and if there is no null, then it will simply give me the result of this. Apply, OK. So now you see there is no blank. So now let's remove these texts from here, right? Since we do not need this text. Apply, OK. So we have incorporated this in our heading, right? Let's format it to $0 decimal place, right? Now what we have to do next is we have to create this bar, right? So to create this bar, what we have to do is current year sales, drag it to the column, and along with that we need this threshold line. So this threshold line is nothing but the previous year sales, right? It will show us if the current year sales is doing good or bad as per the previous year sales. So here it's doing good since it's more than the previous year sales. It's crossing this red threshold line. So now this red threshold line is our previous year sales. So drag here. So now we have two charts, right? So this previous year sales, let's change it to this Gantt chart, and the color should be the red. Okay. Now make it a dual axis. Now go to the first one and change it to bar chart again, and simply right click here and synchronize axis. Let's remove this card from here, right? So now we can see this threshold here and this bar chart, right? So now just remove the axis and format, since we do not need any kind of dividers, with the none, and also we do not need the grid lines, right? So now we have to work on tooltip. So on tooltip, what we have to see is current year sales, previous year sales, and YOY change. Okay, so the current year sales is this, right? Now previous year sales, so the previous year sales we have to drag because we cannot see here previous year sales. So previous year sales is here, just drag to tooltip, go on tooltip again, now insert the previous year sales. Now just draw this line, press enter, YOY change, cut, paste, cut. These are our indicators, and now we have to, okay, sales percentage, sales change percentage also we have to drag here. Now sales change percentage, right? Let's remove these, and if it's negative then make it red. Perfect. Okay, so sales change percentage, just format it to the percentage by 1 decimal place. Oh, it should be in the pane. This is replace. Now we can see the YOY change, and we are also to format these numbers. Dollar, right? Dollar. Perfect. So this is our first visual ready. Our first KPI is edit, and right here sales make a little bit smaller to 12 sales, right? This is the sales KPI. Similarly, we have to make profit and average ship. So for that, just duplicate this. Now let's make it a profit KPI. For profit, instead of sales measures, we have to drag and drop the profit measures. So profit sales profit change percentage. Profit change percentage, drag on sales change percentage. Previous year sales. So for instead of previous year sales, previous year profit. Current year sales will be replaced by current year profit. Negative and positive will be replaced by negative here and positive here, right? Rests here also the same thing. Or let's remove these from this second one because we do not need any kind of tooltip for the second one. Oops. Let's undo this. You cannot remove it. Just repeat the same step. Negative profit change percentage, positive profit change percentage, current year sales. So current year profit. Simple. Now just reset the name to profit. Now there is a missing field, right? So we have the positive sales, we have the negative sales. Instead of this, just drag positive profit change and negative profit change. So negative will be red, positive will be black. Apply. Okay, now it's null, and you know why it's showing us null. But before that, one more thing, the value of this is not changed. Current year sales it is, so we have to replace it by current year profit. So current year profit. Apply. Okay, so now we have the current year profit. Current year profit. Okay, so this current year profit, let's format this currency dollar, right? Now to replace this null, just go to the negative profit percentage, add it. Now same thing, if is null, then give me blank, else give me this and apply. Okay, so it's gone, right? Similarly, let's do this for positive also. Pardon me. Now if null. Then give me blank, else give me this. And similarly do it for sales also. Positive sales change, add it. If is null, now let's work on the tooltip. Current year profit, previous year profit, and rest is same. Okay, the profit percentage, format percentage, 1 decimal place, right? So, and the previous year profit also formatting need to be done. Currency, 0 decimal place, dollar, right? Perfect. So this way the second KPI is also complete. Oops, why it is showing this here? We do not want to see. Just remove this, apply. Okay, perfect. Now the third one is average days to ship, right? So average days to ship is is the difference of order date and ship date, right? So create a calculated field. Days to ship is date div day, because we have to get the number of days, right? So order date and ship date. Right? Okay. So this is our average. So this is our total days to ship, right? Now repeat the same steps. Current year average days to ship, if, right, date diff year order date parameter is equal to 0, then give me days to ship, and we have to do this average, right? So just copy it, current year, just duplicate it, add it, previous year average days to ship, paste here, give it 1, give me the previous year, right? Change percentage, current year average days to ship minus previous year average days to ship divided by previous year average days to ship. Okay, average days to ship, percentage, change percentage, right? Now the indicators, right? Let's duplicate this, edit, ship, change percentage, it is negative. So instead of profit, average days to ship, just have to replace the names, right? Remove the profit and select this average days to ship, right? Apply OK. Now for the positive also, just duplicate, edit, average days to ship. Now instead of profit, average days to ship. Similarly here, instead of profit, average days to ship. Okay, cool, right? Now just duplicate this, give the name, current year average days to ship KPI. Do this. Now let's replace these. Previous year profit will be replaced by the previous year average days to ship. Profit change, average days to ship, change, current year profit, current year average days to ship, negative, positive, average days to ship, positive, year average days to ship. Here also current year profit, current year average days to ship, negative, positive, negative average days to ship, positive average days to ship. Now remove these also, current sales. Okay, we have to change this in the profit KPI also, we forgot to do that. So the current year average days to ship and the previous year average days to ship, right? So now edit title. So the negative here, positive here, and current year average days to ship here. So let's keep all this black. Days to ship. Apply. Okay. See, it's a down arrow because, okay, I'll tell you why. So current year average days to ship, previous year average days to ship, YOY change, previous year, move this to okay. So we have to get here positive here average days to ship. So do we have that here? No, we do not have here. Where is that positive average days to ship? Now go again here and remove this positive average days to ship. Perfect. Change percentage. Right now, average days to ship percent change. Let's format it percentage to 1 decimal place. Perfect. And let's format the rest also to 0 decimal place. Previous year, current year. Right? Perfect. 4 average days to ship. Second one, let's right. Now let's go to profit by KPI. So here also we have to change this sales to year, right? So the current year profit, the previous year profit. Let's remove these show headers and we are good to go. So these are our 3 major KPIs. The next one will be the trend charts. So let's build them. First one is sales trend, right? So where is the sales? Here's the sales. Drag the sales here. Where are the order date? Order date. Drag the order date to the columns and drag it to the month here, right? And change it to the line chart. Now we have to change it to the current year, right? So for the current year, let's create a calculated field. Current year, if not if, date diff, year, order date parameter is equal to 0. So it will give me the boolean calculated field. Drag it to the filters, click true, apply OK. So now it's showing me the current year, which is 2017. See, edit axis, remove this, right, and format it. So it will be in the axis, date right, in the short forms. So now remove the show headers. Let's format this. We do not need any kind of dividers, neither we need for no dividers. No grid lines, no zero lines. Now add some sales to the color and also to the labels. So in the color, let's make it orange blue diverging. Apply OK. Sum of sales format, currency, 1 decimal place, thousands. Let's make it to 0 decimal place. Dollars, right? And these, let's make 8 bold. Apply OK. Right? And on the tooltip, This will be month and this will be sales. Let's make them 9. Right? June sales. Let's hide this color. Sales trend. So this is our sales trend, current year. Current year. Similarly, duplicate it, rename it, profit trend. Profit trend, current year. Now just drag the profit over here and the same profit over here. Let's save the show header, format it, currency, thousands, right? Tooltip, profit. Similarly, average days to ship. So average days to ship is here. And the same we have to drag over the color, make it diverging. Okay. So instead of sum, we have to make it average. Here also average, and press CTRL and drag the same over here. Now go to axis, include 0. Okay, just format this 1 decimal place and show header. So here will be average days to ship. Right. Now if I go to the profit trend, we are seeing here the sum of sales is into the shades shelf. So this should be profit. I forgot it earlier. So now it's fine, right? Profit. So this way this page is ready. So now let's build the landing page dashboard. Click on new dashboard, automatic, and then fixed, right? So it will align to the whole view. Now drag the region map, then drag the state map, right? So on the top, let's make one blank, right? This thing, give this shade of background. Let's give this color, right? This one, okay, perfect. Now we have to insert the 3 KPIs. So these KPIs, let's drag the horizontal object from here and drag it at the bottom. So now drag the current sales, current year sales, then the current year profit, and the current year average number of days. So let's select horizontal container, select distribute contents evenly, right? So this is done. Now the trends, again select the horizontal object and right here sales trend, then comes the profit trend, then comes the average number of days trend, right? Select horizontal container and distribute content evenly. Perfect. Now just make this little shorter. Right. Make this float for a while. Remove this. Right. Right. Now to make this region map work here as a drill down, so you see nothing is happening, right? So to make it work, let's go to dashboard, take actions and change set value, drill region to states, set. Let's select the visual, the region map and deselect the rests, right? Target set is our selected set, assign value and remove all value, click OK. Okay. Now if I select this, I'm getting the state map also, right? Selected. If I select east, I'm getting east, so it's working fine, right? Central, right? Okay, perfect. Now let's use this as filter, right? But when let's go to actions, this is the filter one that is generated by selecting this filter. Click edit, filtered by states map data name. Let's untick the region map, right? We do not want to change the region map. Click OK. Okay. Now if I select over, let's say Michigan, so I'll see the Michigan KPIs and the trend charts, right? So let's deselect it here, right? So till here we are good. Now let's go to this region map again and let's drag the category, because we will use the category in the filter. Here is the category, use all, apply, okay. There are some filters, right? The region, the category, year selector and current year. Okay, region, where is the region? Where is the region? We will apply, okay, right? Region, category, parameter we have there, and then the current year, right? So okay, let's not make calculated field, just drag the order date here and current year in the filters, make it true, apply OK. So current year is 2017. Make it entire view, format, align, oops, in the pane. Okay, so go to here, current year, this, apply OK. Now just increase the size to 14, apply, right, current, make it this bold. Okay, current year, so this will be the current year. Go to dashboard. So now let's drag again the horizontal object here. So this will press the shift. So now select this, press shift and leave the shift key and the left click key, right? Similarly we have to drag the current year in this, right? Similarly we have to drag the filter category. This is the filter, change it to single drop down and this like this, right? Order date, category, current year. So if I okay, so this is not inside the container. This is also now perfect. Select horizontal container, distribute contents evenly. Remove this hide title. Make this small. Right. So let's do one thing, increase the height a little bit. Now fine. So now let's make the borders. Region, right? So let's give this dashboard a name. Give a name, click floating and drag this text and give it a name, business sales dashboard, font 15 bold. Okay, and make this white, right? Business sales dashboard. Now select this. So this is our first view. So this is our first view, right? So this, let's see the Nevada KPIs are changing, trend charts are changing, central, east. So our landing page is working perfectly fine. Now one more thing, so these filters, this category filter is only assigned to the region map, since we have placed it inside our region map only. So to assign it to rest all the visuals, we have to click here, apply to worksheet, selected worksheet, select all on the dashboard, click OK. So now it is assigned to all the visuals on the dashboard, right? This order date parameter is already assigned to all the visuals, so no need to reassign it, right? Make this little bigger. Perfect. Now the next thing is to create a button over here, right? So let's give this dashboard a name, landing page. Landing page. Now let's create a button, calculated field. Let's create a button from landing page itself. So now navigate, right? So click on navigate and drag it here. Click here, edit button, give it a name. Descriptive analysis, right? The background should be this dark blue. Apply. Right. Okay. Layout, background, this dark blue. It's not changing, right? Oh, because it is not yet navigated to, right? No worries, we will make the navigation page also. So this is how we build the first landing page. Now the second page is the descriptive analytics page. So click west and click descriptive analytics. Here is our this descriptive analytics page. Now let's build this. So to start with, we have our this visual ready, right? So we will use this one only. Now let's build the column charts, right? So these column charts are dynamically drilled by using the parameters select dimension and select measures. So we have these 4 dimensions, like we can drill down by segment, category, subcategory and product name, and then we have the measures, right? So now I'll show you how to create these using the parameter. So now let's create a parameter, give it a name, select dimensions, string, list. One will be sales, 2 will be profit, 3 will be quantity sold, and 4 will be these are not dimensions, these are measures, right? 4 will be average days to ship, and 5 will be returns, right? Okay, this is our select measure. Now let's create one calculated field named selected measure. So we will use case statement, case select measure when 1, which we gave the name as sales, give here sum of sales, when 2, then give me sum of profit, when 3, then give me sum of quantity, when 4, then give me the average of days to ship, when 5, then give me the sum of, right, or count distinct of return IDs, so we need to distinctly count them, and please make sure whatever sequence we used in select measure by assigning the value to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same sequence should be in the calculated field also. Like here, first one is sum sales, then profit, then quantity, then days to ship, then order ID, and here also sales, profit, quantity sold, average days to return, and returns, right? So selected measure having some error. Let's see what it is. Okay, we have to use here then also. Sorry, this is the formula. When 4, then give me the average of days, then 5, then give me the count of returns, then right, when 5, then this expected type string found in integer. Okay, so I think average sum of quantities, right, profit, I think this one is making some issue, so let's make it returns and make it sum. Now table can only be aggregated. Sum is being called with table. Do you mean float? Okay, let's change it to sum of 5 order ID returns. Sum of order ID, we should do it count instead, found. Okay, so select measure. Okay, So comparison in case expression must be string type. I think something is wrong with the parameter that we created. Let's edit the parameter. Okay, integer. Change the data type to integer. Right. Okay. Now select. Now we are fine, right? Because we have selected in the parameter as string, but these are not string. These are the integer values. That's why. Perfect. We are good to go. So selected measure is ready. Similarly, we have to create selected dimension. So for that, we have to again create one parameter. Select dimension, give it a name. Dimension. So this one will be the string because the dimensions are in the string. And give it list. First one is segment. The second one is category. The third one is the subcategory. The fourth one is product name. Okay, select dimension is here. Now just create one calculated field again. Selected dimension case. Select dimension when 1, then give me segment. When 2, then give me category. When 3, then give me subcategory. When 4, then give me product name. And in the same sequence. Again, this is problem. Okay, must be string type. Same error. Here it is. Select dimension, edit integer, because the list are integer types. Okay, perfect. So select dimensions. Selected dimensions. Here is our selected dimension. So there is something error here. I guess string. Now add it. Okay, convert to dimension. So this one, so as if you see this in this green, so you have to convert it to dimension, right? So selected dimension is here, right? Perfect. Now just drag this selected dimension here, right? And drag the selected measure over here. Change this to column chart. format this. Okay. Now if I select show parameter, and here also show parameter, I'm seeing segment. If I want to see the subcategory, it will show me the subcategory, right? So let's sort it first based on the descending order of the selected measure. Now by product name, it will show me by product name. By segment, it will show me segment. It's showing me sales, now it's showing me profit, now it's showing me the quantity sold, now it's showing me the average days to ship, right? Okay, so now we have to give them the units, right? So to give them the units, again create a calculated field. So instead of creating new one, select measure from here, just copy it and duplicate, or just duplicate it, click edit, selected measure units. So when, or we will give it a name as prefix units, right? So when it's sales, we have to give the prefix as dollar. When profit, we have to give the prefix as this. When quantity, we have to give the prefix as nose. When average days to ship, we have to, okay, so prefix, this is the suffix nose, right? This is not prefix. Prefix is the one which we actually assign before the value. So dollar is the currency unit which we will assign before the value. Rest things we will actually assign after the value, right? So these two are the prefix. Apply OK. Similarly, duplicate it, edit it, give it a name suffix units. So in the suffix currency unit we have already assigned in the prefix, so just keep this blank. Now quantity is in numbers, days to ship is in days, and count of count of returns is in numbers, right? So this is the suffix. Apply OK. Units, right? Now select both of them and drag to labels. So the prefix will be as name, say it will come in the beginning, and suffix will come in the end. Okay, so we are doing good. Apply OK. Now let's format these one decimal place. So now see if there is sales, dollars, profit, dollars, average days, returns, numbers. Great, we are good to go, right? Now also there in our visual we have this average line. So how to get this average line is go to the analytics. you see this average, drag it here to the table. So this is the one. Just right click, add it, computation custom average as, and from here value, right? And this orange line. So now we have this average, right? So this is the first visual, right? So we will give this name as selected dimension, which is segment, because we have selected here segment. Now if I select category, it will give me the category, right? Now I want to see the axis also, whether I'm seeing the returns, or I'm seeing the sales, or I'm seeing the profit. So for that, selected measure, duplicate, add it. So give this name selected measure units. Not units, sorry, axis. Selected measure axis. So this will show me sales. This will show me profit. This will show me quantity sold. This will show me average days to ship, and this will show me total returns. Apply, okay. So now just drag this here, right click, rotate, and format, make this orange and bold, right? Just remove this row divider, remove this divider, total returns category, right? Similarly, okay, these are actually, these should be here on the top instead of here, right? So I'll just and here, right click, rotate labels, right? Hide this. Now good, format and make it black instead of this. So this is now showing me the total returns. Whereas sales, it will show me the sales, profit, average days, right? Great. Now so this will be the selected dimension. Now I have to make this drill down view, right? Drill down view to this. If I have selected here category, so it will show me the subcategory. So just duplicate this. Now instead of selected dimension, just duplicate it, add it. So when 1, so it will give me the category. Instead of segment, it will give me the category, which is the drill down of the segment. When 2, so instead of category, it will give me the subcategory. And when 3, it will give me the product name instead of subcategory. And 4 will be as it is, right? So this selected drill down dimension, apply, okay. Now selected drill down dimension, paste it here. Let's sort it. Field, selected measure, okay. So now, right, So if I select segment, it will give me the category. If I select category, it will give me the subcategory, right? And here also selected drill down dimension, right? Selected dimension. Okay, so category, or just give the name drill down to drill down dimension to selected dimension. Okay, so drill down dimension, spelling mistake, drill down dimension to category, right? If I select category, so drill down dimension to subcategory, which is the product name. So I want here on the axis the product name also. So similarly, I'll create one more, duplicate, edit, axis. So when one, then give me category, when two, subcategory, when three, product name, when four, same product name, because there is no further drill down from product, right? So selected drill down dimension axis, apply, okay, place it here, rotate, format, bold, orange, right? Now it's product name. Segment, it's showing in the segment, which is category, the drill down of segment, right? Category is showing as subcategory, the drill down of category. This is perfect. So this one is drill down to selected dimensions. Similarly, I want to see the axis here also. For that, make it duplicate, edit, axis, segment, category, subcategory, product name. Okay, selected dimension here. Oops, sorry, just undo it. Selected dimension axis, rotate it, just format it, bold, and rotate it. So we are good here. Let's undo it to see where our visual go. Undo, let's undo it, right? So this is our selected dimension. So let's drag the selected dimension axis. Okay, so I think there is no need to do this. So this right? Now let's make this detailed view, right? So for that, let's make a new sheet, detailed view. Now in this, add the person first, then the region to which the person belongs, then the state, after that the segment, then the category, then the subcategory, then the product name, then the measure, selected measure, right? And the selected measure axis, fit width, units, okay. So this one is done. Now detailed view. Now all our visuals are ready to get incorporated. So let's create a dashboard, automatic, fixed size. First of all, we need state map. Let's select this tile, state map. Then we need the bar charts, select a dimension, we will drill down dimension, right? And then we need the detailed view in the bottom, right? We need a blank thing on the top. This layout, give this a name, this float. The name should be Descriptive Analysis. Descriptive analysis, right? Now these three, we have to keep them in horizontal object. Let's drag this here, let's drag this here, drag this here, selected dimension and selected measure here. So make this short, right? Select a dimension and make this little shorter. Let's increase the height a bit. Layout, these categories, let me make it these 9. Right. So now get these filters ready, right? And these filters should not impact this. And let me make this also, right? Select a dimension. Now maximize this. If I want to see the segment, so this top one is showing me the segment and this bottom one is the drill down of the segment, which is the category. To see the category, the top one is showing me the category, average age to ship, and the bottom one is the drill down dimension of the category. Now if I want to see the profit, I can see the profit. If I want to see the sales, I can see the sales, right? Similarly here also, right? So by selecting any of the state, let's say Ohio, so I am seeing the sales pertaining to the Ohio only, right? And here also. So this way we can make the parameters dynamic and visuals also dynamic, right? Now deselect it. Now let's create one button here to go back to the landing page, right? For that, go to landing page Landing page. Shapes, and the shape will be more shape. Okay, just remove this. Okay, go to landing page. Press here. Just hide this. Okay, now go to dashboard, change to floating, go back to landing page, hide this title. Right. Right. Now, so here's our button. Now if I select this button and go to dashboard and actions, go to actions and select, go to sheet, so go to landing page and it will take me to the landing page, source sheet, sorry, source sheet is 2. Go to landing page or button, just select this, right, select, and the target sheet is landing page. Okay, now if I select, just click this, it will take me to the landing page. Now we have to make this descriptive analysis button also to work. Now just click this edit button, navigate to the dashboard 2 page, right, so it will just apply. Okay, so instead of 2, just give this name descriptive analysis. Then this is right. So this one is done. The landing